ahead.
Columbia, go ahead and mark a lost stop at this point.
Training Center Command by the lost stop, 1935, KLK 578.
Okay, I want, who's the other on-deck crew? I just set Santy to start pulling lines out with him on overhaul or something like that. Salvage.
Santy.
Yeah, make Santy salvage. And we've got Kramer standing by.
Kramer's on deck, yeah, 3 still.
So we can have them start overhaul.
Yeah.
Kramer from command.
Command, this is Kramer.
Kramer, I want you to start salvaging overhaul on floor 1. You can ventilate windows to go.
Kramer, starting overhaul on floor 1, opening windows for ventilation.
Affirmative.
Command, interior.
Interior, go ahead.
We got Harris backed out of the attic with an all clear on the attic. Batesville's back in the line out of floor 2. And then the floor 1 line is in progress backing out. I believe we've got an all clear on the structure. We currently have an all clear floor 2 in the attic of personnel. We're probably in position for our mid-incident FAR.
Okay, copy. You got lines backing out of the structure. We're in position for mid-incident FAR.
That's affirmative.
Also confirming we've got an all clear throughout the building, including the attic.
Yeah, I've got all clear floor 2 in attic. Let me check floor 1 here.
Interior's checking floor 1.
Command, this is Crew Harris.
Harris, go ahead.
Crew Harris is out of the building in play.
Okay, copy. Crew Harris is out of the building in FAR.
Command, Crew Batesville.
Crew Batesville, go ahead.
Crew Batesville's pouring out of the building with need of rehab.
Okay, copy. Batesville's pouring out of the building. Go ahead for rehab.
Alright,
Command, Crew Santy.
clear personnel and lines.
Stand by, Sandy.
All clear personnel and lines. Cannons, we're clear lost stop.
Okay. Alright, we're already marked, so do a power report and start taking up. Okay, Sandy, go ahead.
Command, Crew Santy is far. We are outside the building.
Okay, Santy's parring outside the building. Okay, so
Affirmative.
Santy's par. I heard Harris checking his par. We'll go through them all the time, but we're gonna leave Santy alone. Actually, we're just gonna go through the whole crew. All units in the fire ground. All units in the fire ground. Stand by for par report. Who we got first?
Crew Harris. They're already par though. They already parred out.
Okay. Crew Harris.
Crew Harris is far.
Crew Batesville.
Crew Batesville's far.
Crew Cranmer.
Kramer's far.
Crew Santy.
Crew Santy is far.
801.
1 is far.
Pollock.
Crew Pollock is far.
Okay, all units stand down. We're going to start taking up lines.
Command, interior.
Interior.
Interior's par times 1. I'm outside.
Copy. Interior's par times 1 outside.
Affirmative.
At what point do you call in and say all units clear scene?
That's once we've gotten everything packed up on the truck and we're ready to leave.
Driving off, okay.
Okay. Some of the other things we'd be doing at this point, you look at your checklist on the top. Okay. Primary all clear, secondary all clear. Lost stop is when we know there's no more fire doing any more damage.
Okay.
And we're not doing any more damage. So what comes after that?
Overhaul.
Yeah, that's kind of where. So but lost stop is we've stopped the damage to the buildings.
Right.
We're sure all the fire's out.
Okay.
Now what's the last thing?
Customer service.
Right. So what do you think that is?
Making sure you've got, if you busted windows out, making sure you got windows covered and doors covered and stuff like that.
Good.
So they don't get any more damage from rain or something ridiculous.
So taking care of the buildings, one big thing. Okay, what else?
Making sure that the family has a place to go.
Right. Okay, so we often miss those kinds of things. We walk right past, we take care of the buildings.
Pleasant for unit.
Traffic for command? No. Okay, so we do all the physical things we know to do that, and then we just say, okay, see ya.
Yeah, and they're standing in their front lawn with no
Right.
place to go.
Okay, so the big thing is if their house is not habitable, and oftentimes if the fire is not, we contact the Red Cross, and they'll take care of them for a few days.
Nice.
You'll notice that also on that checklist there is investigator, so we'll call for an investigator if it looks like it's anything like that.
Man, would you like to rehab our patch?
Yeah, you can rehab your packs and start rehabbing everything. We're picking everything up. Duncan from command.
Command, Duncan.
Duncan, I think we're ready to put our standby cruise pavilion in play to pick up.
Civilian in place.
Affirmative.
I'm to training center command.
Calling this is training center command.
There are 30-minute status check. 30-minute status check, 1941.
Okay, so tell them status received and that that is
Status received.
okay. And
Training center command, 1941.
and so with that, if there's any developments, you can give it to us at that point. So it could be status received and fire's out. We're in overhaul. We're picking up. But I mean, all it's really the important thing is for us to know that it's been that long.
Okay.
Typically around 20 minutes is the mark where you say, okay, if we haven't stopped the fire within 20 minutes, the building's not a good place to be anymore, so we need to be out.
Okay, gotcha. I always wondered when that point was, or how you told. I mean, you gotta
it
tell
depends because I mean
structural integrity and shit
right.
like that.
I mean, part of it might be if it's a really long way from the fire station, then so it took us a long time to get there in the first place. It might be a 10-minute status check that we say if we haven't knocked the fire down, we don't need to be inside anymore.
Right. Lots to take into consideration.
So media, if it's a big fire, we'll probably have media in the air, which means we need to appoint. You know what they're called?
Media liaison.
Yeah, that's a good word for it, but it's more commonly called for us PIO.
PIO. Public Information Officer. Okay.
Okay, so after, and then if there's investigators, we can call for one. They don't get dispatched automatically to every fire, but if the fire looks suspicious, we can call for an investigator.
Okay. Utilities is making sure that we've got gas and all that stuff turned off.
Gas and electricity shut off.
Okay.
Water's not such a big deal, but if you find it outside, may as well shut it off.
If you come to a fire where you've shut it off to attack the fire, and then the house is still inhabitable, this would also be to make sure
505-801.
for them, or
Go ahead. Jim, full tank of water. Roger that, we have a full tank of water.
Okay, you got questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, that one's pretty well.
We're going to break down the nursing operations.
I know one thing I failed to do was to make sure that I had everybody's tags.
Break down
The
nursing
people in my
operations.
crew in the cab jumped out and took off before I got the tags.
You gotta stop them.
Should have had them on the fucking thing before I even got out of the car, but
Someone found the 801 siren. Okay, you're good, so why don't you go back to health?
for sure. Thank you very much.
Yep.